Hello, friends. Today, we gather to celebrate a day like no other, Easter. A day filled with meaning, wonder, and the greatest news ever heard. It's more than a holiday, it's the heartbeat of the Christian faith, the echo of a love so deep, so powerful, that it changed everything forever. From the beginning, God created the world in love. He formed the heavens, the earth, the sea, the stars, every creature, and He made humanity in His image. It was a world of beauty, harmony, and purpose. But sin entered through disobedience, and with it came separation from God. Yet even then, God had a plan. A promise of redemption, foretold through prophets, woven through history, and fulfilled in the most unexpected way. That promise took on flesh in Jesus Christ, the Son of God. Born not in grandeur, but in humility. He came not to rule with force, but to serve with love. Jesus healed the sick, welcomed the outcast, calmed storms, and taught with authority and compassion. His words brought truth, and His actions brought life. But not all received Him. Religious leaders grew fearful. Crowds turned, and betrayal came. Jesus, though sinless, was arrested, falsely accused, mocked, beaten, and sentenced to die. He carried a cross to a hill called Golgotha. There, in agony and grace, He gave His life. Darkness fell. The earth trembled. Hope seemed lost. His body was taken down and laid in a tomb. A great stone sealed the entrance. Guards stood watch. Silence followed. But on the third day, before dawn, something miraculous happened. The stone was rolled away. The tomb was empty. Angels stood where His body had been, proclaiming, "He is not here. He is risen." Jesus had risen from the dead, just as He said He would. He appeared to Mary in the garden. He walked with two on the road to Emmaus. He stood among His disciples and spoke peace. He ate with them, let them touch His hands and His side. Over many days, He appeared to hundreds, alive and glorified. The resurrection wasn't a symbol. It was real. Physical. Powerful. Death had been defeated. Sin's grip was broken. The promise was fulfilled. And with that, Easter became a celebration not of sorrow, but of triumph. Not of endings, but new beginnings. Jesus rose, and because He lives, those who believe have eternal life. A life not defined by circumstances, but by grace. A life filled with peace that surpasses understanding. A life that begins now and stretches into eternity. Easter reminds us that no darkness is too deep, no burden too heavy, no tomb too sealed for God's power. It's a call to remember that what seemed like the end was only the beginning. That God's love never fails, and His promises never fall short. It's also an invitation to turn from fear to faith, from shame to forgiveness, from despair to joy. The risen Christ extends open arms to all who seek truth, mercy, and restoration. This is the core of the message: Jesus died for sin, and He rose for life. His resurrection is not a story of the past, it's a living reality. He ascended to heaven, where He reigns, and one day He will return as He promised. Until then, the story of Easter continues through those who live in its light. Through acts of compassion, words of truth, forgiveness offered freely, and faith lived boldly. Every day becomes a reflection of that empty tomb. Every act of love a testimony that He lives. So this Easter, let joy rise. Let hearts be lifted by the truth that Jesus lives. Not as a distant figure, but as the risen Lord, present, powerful, and personal. Let this celebration stir remembrance and renew purpose. May Easter be a song that never fades, a fire that never dies, and a light that never dims. Because He is risen. He is risen indeed. Happy Easter.